Use the internet for everything. It's awesome. I don't have cable, so if I want to watch TV, I can watch it on the internet. If I need, basically use it every day for anything. Checking email, or if you have to search stuff for a research paper, which I never do. Checking out the swell forecast. Can look at videos of beaches.
What do I use the internet for? Well, I don't have cable television, and I don't have broadcast television. So all I do, I just surf the internet all day in my lazy boy. That's my computer chair. And check my email, get on Facebook. I find out what Heidi Montag and Audrina Patridge are doing. I watch videos of people getting hurt a lot, because that's really entertaining to me. I download music illegally. I download movies illegally. I mean, anything you can do on the internet, I do it. If someone tells me that like a new celebrity has nude photos, I'm on it instantly. I gotta know what they look like naked. And I find that when I do that, I don't know. It's not as interesting as it was not knowing. Because somebody told me Rihanna was naked a little while ago. Saw him next day. And I don't know, she just doesn't really do it for me anymore. I thought I liked her. I thought I was in love. And the internet ruined that for me.
Yeah, can you hear me? So, Craig Grunwald believes the internet is to stay in touch with not only his friends, but his acquaintances, like Steve Nash, for instance. Some of you might have heard of the G1 from Google. As my friend Andrew let you know, Google is now not only the internet, but it is now a phone. But this phone/internet allows me to keep up to date on Aziz Ansari, Puff Daddy, Steve Nash, who happens to be my favorite person to follow on Twitter, because one, he's not in the playoffs right now because the Phoenix Suns just couldn't do it. But two, he does tight-ass stuff. Like one, goes to Europe, watches FC Barcelona, posts on Twitter that I receive on my phone that he's hanging out with Ronaldinho, Messi, the two sickest athletes in the world. How else am I going to know what Steve Nash is doing if I don't have the internet? Or Google. Because Google is the internet, as we decided earlier.
If we lost internet, then then we lose it and then we don't have it, so just get used to not having it. It's kind of the same thing as like not having a phone. People are so, rely so much on that stuff nowadays. Sometimes I wish we didn't have any of it. Just back to the old school ways with axes and beavers and stuff. The terrorists would win? Why?
If anything happens that I don't like, the terrorists win.
Wait, am I the interviewer now? Why am I asking you questions?
Next, Net Neutrality. Don't really know what it is. I do know that Portland has the Clear network, which you pay $45 for an entire lifetime of free, well, not free, $45 worth of wireless internet. So basically, it just different transceivers bouncing from neighbor to neighbor. $45 for your entire life, internet. But yeah, net neutrality, neutral internet, I guess. It's like, coasting down a hill in your car, 5-speed, throw it in neutral, you're saving gas. I mean,
Net neutrality? No idea what that is. Net neutrality. Based on the wordage, I don't, what is that? Making sure all websites have equal access. Dude, I have no idea.
Next question.
Wait, you gotta say like.
I gotta say what? I don't know anything about it.
Like net neutrality.
Here, hold on. I got the internet. I'll look it up.
Yes, because.
What's net neutrality? I have no idea. But what's great about the internet is I can look it up and I could probably see somebody leaving a comment about it. Wow, net neutrality on Wikipedia. First thing. Is a principle proposed for residential broadband networks and potentially for all networks. A neutral broadband network is one that is free of restrictions on content, sites, or platforms, on the kinds of equipment that may be attached, and on the modes of communication allowed, as well as one where communication is not unreasonably degraded by other communication streams. And that has 3 citations. Do I know what it means? No. I just read it and I don't know what it means. But I bet it's got a pretty big Wikipedia page, so I'm sure it's important. It has 62 references, and we'll compare that to the United States. 203 references, so 62 divided by 203. Net neutrality is 31% as important as the United States, based on that logic. I would put that would probably make it equivalent to Australia.
Probably more important than Canada.
Definitely more important than, Ecuador or Equatorial Guinea or El Salvador. Probably all those combined wouldn't equal 31%. So net neutrality is more important than El Salvador, Ecuador, and Equatorial Guinea.
Seriously, I think government or people or whoever are just trying to put too many rules on too many things. Just let people do what they want to do. I mean, we're not going to go out and like, oh, I'm going to kill each other. But you get my feel, right? But then it's like, that's freedom of speech. I mean, you can show whatever you want as long as it's not little girls naked.
I think what the internet has done is given me this gauge for how stupid the rest of humanity is. Because I can go on YouTube and I can look at their stupid comments, and I can look at all the dumb pictures of people on Facebook and all their dumb comments and their country song lyrics that they put on their statuses. And I can just see that, I don't know. I can just see how stupid all these people are. The internet would not be entertaining if it was censored. I mean, 80% of it's porn, so it would stop existing if you censored that. And then, I don't know, what would you censor? Political commentary? Most of that's boring anyway. Nobody reads that shit.
But yeah, censorship should not happen. That's a First Amendment, right? Freedom of not being censored. Speech, censor, speech, same thing, basically, in my head.